boy. King to the mother one, Dre to the mother one. Hey, it, warrior. Got that hit in the building, nigga. They all float down here. Hey, Georgie. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. We're grinding this center build, bruh. Get these badges.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the monster in that last game against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He finished with 51 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Now here's Irving. 12 points for him. Washington finds Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. The three from Thompson. Los Angeles. The Monsters got 9 rebounds now. And Washington over to help. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for LeBron. No good on the second free throw. Mavericks trail by 16. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Doncic. Rebound by the Lakers.
Yep, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And that one's good. Connect.
A go-to shot for Connect. You know, he takes pride in burning these long-range misses.
Washington outside. Back to Doncic. There's the 3. The Monster grabs the miss. The Monsters got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Washington. He's scoreless. The 3 from Thompson. The shot comes out. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Knocks down the long J.
I just love the ball movement.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Doncic with it. Give him 8 points now. There's the triple. And there's Thompson on the assist from Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one. Has to connect. Here's the Monster. And he jams it.
Score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the score by the Lakers. Thompson, no good.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And Los Angeles, another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Thompson outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And the Mavericks with some changes. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. And it's Grimes in for Kyrie Irving.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Doncic. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago, buries it from 3.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's the Monster. Here's Christie. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Christie's got 9 points.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Doncic outside. Thompson outside. Beyond the arc. And Dallas hits again from deep.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
Thompson against Hachimura. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. 41 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Pass to Doncic. From outside, off the mark.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Bruh, you let this curly head fuck nigga catch the ball, bruh. Catch the ball, man, with your sorry ass. Why you be on the bench in real life? Trash ass nigga.
Rebound by the Lakers.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Here's the monster, and he goes in for the dunk.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset.
Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Klay Thompson comes in for Marshall. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Grimes. Doncic right side. Over Reeves. Dallas no good that time either.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this high.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
They just own this series from the start. A clean sweep and a dominant showing from them.
Yeah, super impressive. They took a hold of this series from the jump and just never took their foot off the accelerator.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for the monster.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's the monster in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Pass to Doncic. To the inside. And the dunk by Gafford.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers take the series and will move on. It's a clean sweep. They have no issues winning the series. They're off to the conference finals.
And they're playing with such confidence. I think they might be playing the best basketball of anyone in the league. They're a force. They never gave up on themselves. Everyone gave 110%. And they slowly but surely fought their way back.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference.
You don't put up numbers like that without coming hard every night.
dominate a series. On to the next one.
In the house.
Win tonight, and we got this series on lock.
Never been to like a big theatrical production, you know? Like the Broadway play? Yeah, like what is it? Not my scene. I like being able to cheer. You can cheer.
Last game don't matter if we win.
This is the end. Taking a look at Toronto. Well, they have seized home court. They orchestrated the upset in Game 1. No matter what happens tonight, Greg, they can rest on that.
I mean, it was a huge shift in this series, an accomplishment you would obviously be proud of, but hey, they still got a long way to go. If they get scorched in Game 2, all the momentum heads back the other direction, and as we've seen, home court can't always save you.
It can't, but momentum sometimes can. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pick. Tick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett at the small forward position. Brooks against Barrett. Here's the bulldozer. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Coach had praise for one of the opponents tonight, the versatile Scotty Barnes. He told me Scotty's somebody that can do it all. He can score, pass, rebound, and defend multiple positions. And that's rare for a player his age. So, Kevin, Scotty's still growing as a player.
Thank you, David. Here's the bulldozer after Toronto at the three-pointer. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 6 points for the bulldozer.
Oh, man, for over 20 years, has it been tough to find anyone that dishes it better than LeBron?
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Dick with it. The three. A bulldozer pulls it in.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Dalton Connect is number 1. LeBron James third.
And the bright lights of these playoffs have done wonders for each of their three-point shooting. That's what they were both hoping for.
And Toronto making a change here. Boston's checked in. Barnes can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 3. LeBron kicks to Doncic. Stolen by Quickly. Barnes up top. No good that time. James with some nice D. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's the bulldozer. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Barrett. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Pretty good job on the release there from RJ to get that ball away before the defense could impact.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for James. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Dylan Brooks. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Connect. And it's Austin Reeves in for Luka Doncic. Here's the bulldozer. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Lakers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 2. Pass to Barnes from outside the arc. The bulldozer pulls it in. The bulldozer's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. And close. Uses the glass to drop it in. The bulldozer's got 9.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
And the Raptors with some changes. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Davion Mitchell's subbed in for Quickly. Now, here's Barrett. .107 left here in the first quarter. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game. Grady Diggs checked in for Mitchell. Here's Boston. Still without a basket. Over Reeves. That one off the back iron and out. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Milton. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
Now you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Pass to Boston. No good with the triple.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's the bulldozer, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Barrett, and he uses the glass on the layup. Barrett's got his second basket.
Well, Barrett, a nice touch down there as the lefty was able to negotiate the little room that he had.
And the bulldozer gets it to go.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Outside, Barrett. Olynyk sets a screen for Barrett. 2 on the clock. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. We're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Robinson is out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Grady Diggs. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Boston in at the 3, the small forward. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the bulldozer in the last outing against the Raptors got the job done. He scored 14 points, and the energy he played with was amazing, willing his way to a double-double. This team is playing really well right now. They're playing for each other and working hard to get every win. Kevin, they want to keep it going tonight.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Here's Connect. A 10-point lead. This is their biggest.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Dick. Robinson with it. Back to Dick. Mitchell outside. Deflects the pass and stolen by LeBron. Here's Doncic. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Doncic has got his first points of the night.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now Mitchell. Scoreless thus far. Here's Dick. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
Torrey So it's Los Angeles looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their transition game has been in full effect, and we'll be back with you shortly.
They're passing on point, reading the defense and reacting. Kenny, I wish you'd react this fast when I asked you to pass.
Taking a look at how this... That is more than enough.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. The bulldozer has been sensational.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
We've got Dylan Brooks. LeBron James is out there with the bulldozer. Then it's Connect. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. For three, Barrett. Good on the triple. Barrett's got 12 points in the game.
Well, finding some room there on the perimeter, the lefty, R.J. Barrett, knocks it down.
To the wing on the left. Here's the bulldozer. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Dick. The rebound by the Lakers. The Bulldozers got 11 rebounds in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
LeBron passes to the bulldozer. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Dick. Onside, Barrett. Barnes outside. Dick sets a screen for Barnes. Off target from three-point range.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming. Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
Back to Dick. To quickly. Lob pass to Pirtle. And here's Brooks. Here's the bulldozer. Defended by Pirtle. Here's the bulldozer. Yes, that goes in. The bulldozer's got 21.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the... and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Here's LeBron. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
They create such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
stick. Brooks covering. Barrett wide open. He fires. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities or he's going to burn you.
Brooks against Barrett. A three from Barnes. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting. Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in. A lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. 1:35 left in the third quarter. Here's the bulldozer, and that one is stuffed right through.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
.125 left in the third quarter. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Some changes for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Brooks. Shake Milton comes in for Connect. And it's Austin Reeves in for Doncic. Here's Barrett. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You can see the focus here from R.J. Barrett. He brings a subtle intensity to his game on both ends of the floor.
And so Barrett nails both of them. 1:19 left to play in the third. Out to the right wing. Finney-Smith passes to the bulldozer. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. The bulldozer's got 25 points. Now here's Mitchell. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Boston. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 17. Reeves outside. Here's the bulldozer. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Pass to Olynyk. Toronto working the ball around now. It's stolen. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the third. Clock at 6. And Barrett with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. 16 points for R.J. Barrett.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And so it's Los Angeles. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great. decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Olynyk is out there with Robinson. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Boston in at the three. Screened by Olynyk. Puts the move on. And it's Luka with the rebound. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Stolen by Mitchell. Pass to Boston. Back to Mitchell. Olynyk, a screen on Craig. On the wing, Mitchell. Craig defending. Just 4 to shoot. Olynyk can't hit.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's the Bulldozers. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Brooks comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Connect in for Austin Reeves.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And the shot goes in.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. The 3 from Barnes. He scores his 6th bucket from the
Three of the half with 3 total for the game.
Here's the Bulldozer, defended by Pirtle. And the Bulldozer gets it to go.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Raptors trail by 20. Now an update on LeBron from David Aldridge. What'd you find out, David?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. He told me that he separated his shoulder and he is really in a lot of pain now. They say that he likely will be out for the rest of the playoffs. Kevin, this is a devastating break both for him and for the team.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Toronto with the ball. Quickly the pass to Dick. Back to Quickly. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. The Bulldozers got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Brooks kicks to Craig. Here's the Bulldozer.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Barnes outside. Off target from outside. Lakers leading by 22. To the paint. It's deflected and stolen by Barnes.
And that'll effectively take care of game 2 here in the NBA Finals. We'll be switching venues for the next one, but right now, an important win for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Just
if they keep trying to blitz you, this is what's going to happen. You good, MP? Crowd looks hype tonight. Better come with it.
Feeling you, MP. Let's go, MP.
Get ready to light it up tonight.
A Spurs team walking to the locker room earlier. Welcome to 2K Sports. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring. And how it's been trending for Desmond Bane.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And now the Los Angeles starters. They've got Jalen Green, Mitchell out there with Davis. And it's Big Dog in at the point. And for the Spurs, we've got Wembanyama, and it's Castle in at shooting guard. And one of the ongoing storylines for MP this season, he's made it known that he is extremely focused on making a statement with his offense.
And so far, he's delivered on his promise to keep his foot on the accelerator offensively. The scoring role is one that most players would happily embrace, but it's the rare few who can deliver in this fashion the way we've seen MP do it.
Well, Grant, this is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Armstrong sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chauncey Billups. Allie, what do you have to say?
We talked about facing a premier defender like Anthony Davis, and Coach told me AD is obviously a tremendous offensive player, but his impact on D is even greater. He's an elite rim protector, and he moves like a wing out there on the perimeter. Without a doubt, Davis covers a lot of ground defensively. Back to you, B.A.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Pass to Winston. Here's Armstrong. Takes a three.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Big Dog, good.
I love